Good morning. Today is Friday, August 22nd. This is Wake Up with KERA News, and I'm Andrew Garcia. Just about time to get ready for the weekend. As we head into this weekend, we'll have some pretty good weather. It's going to be hot with temperatures in the upper 90s or so. Not everyone gets the chance to see their country hometown grow into a full-blown small city, but we'll hear from one man who's seen how Bedford's grown and where it's going next. First, though, let's get into the news. The search for a new Fort Worth police chief has come to an end. Former Dallas Police Chief Andrew Garcia will return to North Texas to take up the role after overseeing public safety in Austin for the past 9 months. He succeeds Chief Neil Noakes, who retired in May. A new exhibition at the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth is bringing the heat. KERA's Zara Amechi reports.
The fire this time invites viewers to step into the fire, literally. The solo exhibition by Dallas-based artist David Jeremiah features 27 large paintings shaped like Lamborghini hoods. The pieces circle around visitors, creating a campfire experience. Dustin Van Orn is the museum's manager of strategic marketing.
It's immersive. It's one of those kinds of exhibitions that you have to be in to see. The way that the work envelops you, it's just such a remarkable space.
The fire this time is on view at the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth through November 2nd. For KERA News, I'm Zara Amechi.
Not everyone spends their entire life in one place, but those who do get a special bird's-eye view of their hometown's history. Over the last few decades, one Bedford resident has seen his country town transform into a robust small city. KERA's Andy Lusk took a trip down memory lane with him.
Life was easy back then. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You just enjoyed your day of playing outside and cleaning the chalk erasers on the chalk.
Dane Martin has lived in Bedford for a long time.
This is the lobby of the old Bedford School, and I went to school here from 53 through 59, and these are the 4 classrooms, and these are intact just like they were back in the 50s.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who knows the nooks and crannies of the town better than him. He grew up exploring it on foot and bike with friends. After finishing school, he spent almost 4 decades as a local mail carrier.
Oh yeah, I was dating a girl after I got out of high school. And something came up about how well I knew the city. And she said, "Oh, you don't know it that well. It's a pretty big town." I said, "I tell you what, you put a blindfold on and we'll leave your house and drive around for 15 minutes. And you stop and I'll tell you, I may not tell you the exact address, but I'll tell you what street or what edition we're in." And she said, "Okay." So
in 1960, when Martin was 13, about 2,700 people lived in Bedford. And the big cities on either side of it, Dallas and Fort Worth, were growing fast. Now that those cities and the Metroplex are home to more than 8 million people, Bedford looks a little different, too. The city has just under 50,000 residents today.
We're standing where originally was the old gym, give or take. Right over here was the gym.
One of the city's newest attractions is the Bedford Center YMCA, a sprawling fitness complex with a multi-level indoor track, basketball courts, and a water park with slides and a lazy river. It opened in 2023. The Bedford Center YMCA sits on the historic site of the Bedford Boys Ranch. That was a home for wards of the court run by the Variety Club of Dallas from 1949 to 1957.
At any one time, there was probably 100, 120 guys here. Most of them were really good guys, and you got along really well with them. And I spent the night over here on weekends sometime in the dormitories playing pool, and because I spent my whole day, 5 days a week in school with them.
The conversion of the old Boys Ranch land to what's now known as Generations Park at Boys Ranch is one of Bedford's defining projects in recent years. Voters approved it narrowly in 2017. Dan Cogan is Bedford's mayor and a former city council member. What happened during the remaking of the Boys Ranch property is part of why he decided to run for office.
They basically went to the voters and said, we need $70 million to redo this park. We'll figure out the rest later. That was very controversial, and that's what got me to start paying attention to what was going on at City Hall as a resident.
There's another big project on city officials' minds these days, and they've been considering the specifics for a while. Bedford Commons is a proposed development near City Hall that's expected to have residential, retail, and dining options. The city owns the roughly 30-acre property the Commons would sit on.
People drive through Bedford all the time, but we want them to stop here, discover it, and of course spend their money here, and hopefully move here.
Bedford Commons isn't a done deal yet. After about 15 years of talks, a final decision on whether the project will move forward is slated to come down in the coming months. Martin looks forward to the outcome.
It's booming. I'm just waiting on Bedford Commons to get built. Hopefully get it built before I'm gone, because I'd love to have a condo over there and be able just to walk outside to go to a restaurant and whatever. But the way it's moving, it may not happen, so.
That was KERA's Andy Lusk reporting. The Dallas Wings' postseason aspirations are done for this year, but they might be able to put a dent in the playoff hopes of other teams fighting for a spot, like the Seattle Storm, who they take on tonight, and on Sunday against the Golden State Valkyries. Dallas Trinity FC kicks off their 2025-26 season on Saturday. They'll face the Spokane Zephyr FC at the Cotton Bowl. Enjoy the McKinney Literary Fest this weekend in downtown McKinney. Sit in on panels, author readings, meet and greets, and get your fill of the written word. For more information and to find some other fun things to do, visit our Go See DFW calendar at kera.org/calendar. Thanks for listening to Wake Up with KERA News. I'm your host, Andrew Garcia. The show is produced by Shardae White with editing support from Bekah Morr. For more news in your inbox, visit kera.org/wakeup. That's where you can subscribe to the Wake Up with KERA News newsletter. You'll get a more in-depth look into the news with plenty of good morning vibes. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We are at KERATX. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.